Welcome to another one of our videos, another completed Queen City renovation. You got to see it from the very start. Today at 105 Dartmouth Avenue. Dan, start us off here. What do we got going on?
Here we are, 105 Dartmouth. This was a cellar, slightly distressed property here, as we'll see inside.
Now here we are at the end so that we can go over what happened with the construction, where we ended up with our numbers, and check out this beautiful project that is going to the market on Monday.
Looks awesome. Used to be red, now it's blue. We lost the wheelchair ramp. There was a little library right here. We need a little bit of landscaping, but this thing's ready to go.
Yeah.
I think this thing is ready to go.
We always talk about leaving a little homeowner project because when somebody buys a house, you can guarantee they're going to roll up their sleeves and they want to do their first homeowner project. Well, here we have a clean slate. They can do anything they want with this. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, full basement, detached garage, I think 2 cars, right? 1.5 or 2 car garage. It's good size. 1 floor, easy living, front door, side door. It's a really nice setup, and the location, I think, here on Dartmouth. UB South is like walking distance that way, Bailey's right that way. So it's a, solid location. I think we love the neighborhood. All right, so let's go inside, check it out, see how it came out.
Let's check it out.
Here we go.
So we're gonna walk in. Fair warning, it's not clean inside, and it doesn't smell great.
All right, here we go.
Here we are.
Here we go.
Smells new.
Oh, fresh paint. Gotta love that smell.
Fresh paint, fresh kitchen. First impressions on the finished project. I've got a little PTSD from the first day I walked through this place. Cat piss in here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, these people were
Let's
not
talk
clean.
in the kitchen because it's.
There was a pretty bad backup in the basement, pretty bad sewer backup. It was really bad, but I will say things are smelling good and looking good.
There was also cats running around.
There was cats everywhere too.
Yeah.
There was cats everywhere. There was litter boxes. You had sewer backup smell in the basement, cat smell in the living room. It was like coming from every angle.
Right.
It was really, really bad. It was really bad. The kitchen was grungy, but here we are. This is brand new.
Yeah.
Brand new kitchen.
Fully updated. Got an appliance package in here. Got some granite for the countertops. Got a nice backsplash. That's like a Schumann special there. He loves putting in that backsplash.
I love it. I'm a big fan of the backsplash. I think it looks good. Subway tile backsplash looks great. New appliance package. Yeah, so it's a brand new kitchen, start to finish.
So yeah, you have the front door right behind Jerry, the cameraman here. So there's your front entrance. Got a nice little closet.
They didn't have it set up when they lived here. It was pretty empty, so we don't know how they had the living room set up.
Right.
But yeah, I think you got options. This is a good sized living room.
Yeah.
I just can't get over how good it smells in here.
Well, I think the best part too is if you're the buyer of this, you're all into this thing for $200,000, and you don't have to be. You're not spending money on updates and repairs or plumbing or sewer backups. Like all that stuff has been taken care of. To get in for $200,000, 1,000 square feet, you can figure out something with your.
No, this place is great. This is a good sized living area.
Another little closet there, Jerry.
They did a great job with the bathroom. I love that backsplash.
Let me open this up so we can see the tile in here. Nice tub.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when you spend all this time and money on beautiful tile in the bathroom and then they come in for listing photos and they miss it.
Yeah,
That's
right.
happened to me before.
And then your 3 bedrooms are right next to each other. So if you have young kids and you kind of want to be in close proximity, the kids can go right to the parents' bedroom.
Good size, all got closets, right? Yeah. Yeah, for a small house, these are decent size. This one was empty. I remember it was empty. There was nothing in there. This was one of the bedrooms. Not the cleanest I've ever seen.
Right.
One of the least clean I've ever seen. And then this was another one. And yeah, all closets in here.
So you got your whole setup on the first floor because it's a ranch. And this basement is full size basement, decent ceiling out. You could finish some space down there. Put a couple bedrooms if you wanted to.
You could. You definitely could. Yeah, no, it's a full good basement. Walls are good. Yeah. Back it up.
All right, Dan, I know you've been dodging this basement because before it was completely full of sewer.
Over here, you can see where it's kind of nasty, and there's some stuff there. So you don't have to get too close, but there was a lot of backup over here, a lot of water.
So you can't dodge it anymore. We need to go down there and make sure this is completely cleaned up, the drain works, and there's no odor.
Oof.
So
Hopefully nobody used that toilet in a while. Dodge a bullet. I've been hyping up the good smell so far.
look at this.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Bullet dodged. Yeah, this is great. This is a brand new basement.
Literally.
Brand new basement. Super solid walls. Glass block windows.
Glass block windows. You got plenty of lighting, so you can see your way around down here.
Yeah.
It runs on a switch. Go figure. That always helps. You're not doing the pole chain thing.
Right.
And look at these ceilings, Jerry. I pointed them out to you before.
It's a Queen City Buyer Special.
This
Yeah,
is a
I like it.
Queen City Buyer Special, absolutely. All right, Dan, what do we got going on up here?
We got a free heat in the basement, looks like to me.
Is this a money safe? Is this your version of a built-in money
That's
safe?
where we hid everything. Yeah, that's where we hid the...
Jerry, can you give me a boost so I can see if there's anything up here?
Careful.
You gotta be careful, you'll shred your hand.
All right. Got some open pipes right here too.
So this was intentional. I mean, this is the heat duct.
Free heat.
Okay.
Free heat for the basement.
Got a little extra heat for the basement.
What we're doing right now is called the pre-home inspection.
Just-
We're gonna catch these things before we get whacked on the home inspection.
Correct.
We're gonna get that done. We're gonna have somebody come in with a little piece of tin, tie that up, paint it. HVAC guy certified. We'll get that done correctly, and it's gonna look great.
Beautiful.
My guess, yeah, that looks like a free heat vent to me.
Look at this furnace. It looks like a great great furnace.
The furnace and the water heater were good, yeah, when we bought it. These were the systems.
Existing?
Yeah, those were existing, yeah. Yeah, the systems were good. I think that's what made this such a good buy, was like, aside from the backup and the work in the house, the bones, the roof, the systems, the basement walls, all looked great. Those were huge. What's the process on the floor? I always notice like the floor always looks really sharp and epoxy like this.
So we run the dehumidifier like constantly while the job's going on, so it's sucking all the moisture out, and then just a Sherwin-Williams floor paint, which holds up really good, and then they sprinkle the salt.
So that's how they do it?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
they just spread it around.
Okay, I love it.
But it gives it a good
It 100% does.
look and a little added traction. Doesn't make it too slippery.
No, I love the sprinkle. It
Yeah.
almost makes it look like an epoxy, like you.
Right. Somebody asked me if it was epoxy.
That's the way it looks.
Is that our panel there?
It's a nice touch.
That panel looks a little.
The panel's not brand new and it's painted shut.
Good thing we're doing this pre-home inspection.
Home inspection.
Give it a pound.
The lights go off.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's good.
Square D.
And like this one was on.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay. So when we ran the comps on it, the ARV was coming back. Where was it coming in at?
It was about 180, 190.
Okay.
185 was where we landed on it. A good amount of comps.
Now we have a completely updated kitchen, bathroom, new windows, the existing roof. We didn't need to put a roof on it, so existing roof. So updated plumbing, heating. Can we push 200? Do you think, Dan, or is that too greedy?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because the comps we pulled were what I would call B grade comps.
Okay.
B plus grade comps. So very livable, totally functional, but not fully updated. You got you made a good point, a brand new fully updated house in here. New kitchen, new bathroom, new floors.
Windows, new paint job on the outside.
Windows, paint job, The only thing you have to do is landscape when you buy it. So yeah, I think you should pull 200. 200, I don't want to be, 200, 220.
220 I feel is aggressive,
Maybe.
but I like what you're thinking. Because I'm thinking like a 199 list price.
I think that's the perfect list price.
If you get-
spring market.
If you get crickets the first 2 days that it's out, then you know it's overlisted. But the market seems pretty good right now. There's a lot of appetite for turnkey inventory.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk budget on this
In this
landscaping? Because we just had the landscaping budget conversation.
Yeah, I'll call my guy. I got a $19,000 landscaping quote for my house, so we'll get him in here and,
Let's
and
get
blow,
him.
blow the budget up with some basic $19,000 landscaping. This shouldn't be much though. in all
No.
honesty, right? You can clean that up. You got a nice little existing bed right there. This has great potential.
That's what it's